change. The other thing I think we're going to see is we also have a nomenclature problem here, right? We're talking about agentic AI, we're talking about AI agents, and what they're really talking about in this case is sort of the behind the scene agent. And then we also referring to AI agents as a interface, right? As the co-pilots or AI assistants that are often referred to as AI agents in some form. So I don't remember if it made our list, but for instance, Automation Anywhere just introduced what they're calling the AI Agent Studio, and then
Right.
several companies are coming to market with different things that are calling some form of an agent, and we're gonna start having some confusion about what we're really talking about, right? So when we talk about the mixture of experts, these are basically the underlying models that are sitting within. When we're talking about agents, we're talking about effectively an encapsulated system, but it's still something that I would drop a prompt into or drop a request into that's going to then go do something. And this orchestrator is effectively an agent that sits on top of that. So you sort of have this architectural construct that sits below it. And on top of it is an interface of some form. And by the way, it's not just going to be prompt based. We're increasingly going to see all of this, both the predictive and generative elements, embedded directly into applications where they're acting on their own in some way, or at least not waiting for a prompt. We talked about that with Asana, and we talked about that. Well, somebody else had something, a WalkMe had theirs, where it's trying to be proactive. You have all these different pieces, and I think we're going to have a nomenclature challenge as we start trying to figure out what are we talking about with all of this. So I guess the selling point for this article is that this is really stuff that's happening sort of underneath the covers, that could have a dramatic impact on the quality of the response that we're getting.
Yes. We're gonna have to figure out what is an engine, what is a query, what is an agent, what is the bot, and we're still working that out. But I think we'll get there.
You have more faith than me.
We'll see. Well, these things have a way of working themselves out. People usually don't choose the language that I would choose, but they usually end up choosing something.